Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful American Math video. Today, we have turned it up to another level because Kira blew it away last class with the milliliter recipe. Congratulations. Good job, Kira. So now we're going to turn up the difficulty a little bit more. And like how you might already be able to see it in our background, but you notice something is missing.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, the milliliters. Yeah.
All the
Like I
milliliters.
said. All right.
All right. So we have another mug cake recipe we're going to be converting today. It's going to be this one here. It's a
Okay.
little bit fancier. We got Dutch cocoa powder. I've never even heard of Dutch cocoa powder before, but we're going to need to definitely try this one out. But I don't know what 10 milliliters is. I don't even know if I have a utensil that can hold all that. So let's start at the beginning. We got to start out with 15 milliliters of cocoa powder. So we're going to hop back over here, give Kira remote control, and see if she can help us convert these.
All right. Waiting for the
All
control.
right.
Oh, do I have it? Not yet. There we go. Oh, that was a nice blue. All right.
I turned on Zoom annotations here. We can throw out the blue later. Go ahead and try it out.
Oh, I'll go ahead and try the 15 milliliters. Okay, we don't have the notches this time, but that's cool. We're still going to blaze through it. So 15 milliliters. We know a teaspoon has 5. You can also see the droplets in it. So we know 15 milliliters, 5, 10, 15. That is 3 teaspoons, and that's a tablespoon. So we'll slap that into our tablespoon beaker, and we're done. We have our 15 milliliters, which is in our tablespoon. So it would be 1 tablespoon, since we don't have individual milliliter dropper, and just make it easier. So 1 tablespoon.
Got it.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Perfect. Now we've got, so now we know that first one is going to be 1 tablespoon. Perfect. So hop back over here and cross that one off. Nice. So that's going to be 1 tablespoon. Next up, we have 10 milliliters.
Of Dutch cocoa powder, which I also never heard before.
Let's switch this over here to 10. How many tablespoons would that be?
Tablespoons. Okay, first, let's go back. Boom, we know that there is, what did I say? 15 milliliters in a tablespoon. But here we have 10 milliliters. So 10 milliliters is 2 teaspoons, because 2 teaspoons hold 5. So if we drag out a tablespoon, just for comparison, then we'll drag out a centiliter, because a centiliter holds 10 milliliters. How much of a tablespoon would that be? Okay. So in that case, will that just be 1/3? Nope, 2/3 of a tablespoon, because there are 3 teaspoons. Yeah, 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, and each individual teaspoon equals up to 1/3, 3 being the denominator, because it takes 3 teaspoons to make up a tablespoon. So in this case, we have 2/3 of a tablespoon.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
All right, why can't I click it? Oh, so in this case, we have, there we go. We have 2/3 of a tablespoon, or we could just say 2 teaspoons, because I don't think anyone has a centiliter. I haven't seen a centiliter either. There we go. Teaspoons. Boom.
Excellent. I was gonna ask that because I don't have a 2/3 of a tablespoon. I have a 2/3 of a tablespoon measuring cup. I have 2/3 of a. I have, what's it called? I have half a tablespoon, and even half a teaspoon, but I don't have no 2/3. So thank you for converting that out.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Now,
let's put the centiliter in there first as well. Oh, never mind, it's gone.
Set to do what?
I was just gonna put the centiliter in the centiliter beaker for our 10 milliliters. That's it.
Excellent. Now that actually leaves me the question, because since we have 10 milliliters, yeah, how do we even get that tablespoon in there? Must have been left over. But I'll bring it back. The recipe said that we could use 2 teaspoons of Dutch or 10 milliliters of Dutch cocoa powder, but if we don't have that, we can replace it with just regular cocoa powder. So if that's the case, how much will we have in total? If we have 15 milliliters plus the 10 milliliters, what would that give us?
Luckily, we already have our 15 milliliters in our tablespoon and 10 milliliters in our 2 teaspoons. So that'll give us a 25 milliliters. Yep, 25 milliliters in total.
And what would that, yeah?
Oh, go ahead.
So how would I put that inside of my mug cake? Because I don't have 25 milliliters. I don't have a milliliter beaker.
So, since we don't have a milliliter beaker, hold on. Then we can either do 5 teaspoons or, to make it even more simpler, 1 tablespoon and, hold on, and 2 teaspoons. Come on. 1 tablespoon. I'm getting there. Oh, it's there?
Yeah, let me help you out. It's just, you just can't see it right now because the frame is really small. So we got 25 milliliters. And how many teaspoons?
And 2 teaspoons. There we go.
2 teaspoons. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Spot on. Great job.
Right. Let's keep on with the recipe.
All right, let's go. Next up, we have 45 milliliters of flour.
Okay. 45 milliliters of flour.
So let's go ahead and place that.
All right. So first, we know there is 15 milliliters in a tablespoon, and then an ounce has 2 tablespoons. So 15 plus 15 is 30. So we know 30 can go into 45 once. So let's just slap our 30 milliliters, which is an ounce, into our cup. Boom. Now all we need left out of that 30 is 15 milliliters. So I can draw that out. All we need left, we have 30 in there out of the 45. So subtract that. We have 5 and 1. So that's 15. Yep. And perfectly, we know that a tablespoon has 15 milliliters because, again, 1 teaspoon holds 5 milliliters. So you just have to count by 5s. So it'd be 5, 10, and 15. So we'll just put our tablespoon beaker to give us 45 milliliters, aka 1 ounce and a half.
Great job. Now I don't have an ounce cup, so how would I write that out if I only have a tablespoon?
Luckily, we do have tablespoons. So, like I stated earlier, an ounce does consist of 2 tablespoons. So we have 2 tablespoons plus the 1 we already have in a beaker. So we have 3 tablespoons. There you go.
Excellent. Spot on.
All right.
On to the next. Say what?
Third. I was just going to say keep it pushing. Let's go. We got 30 milliliters of sugar. Okay. Simple enough. 30 milliliters of sugar. All right. So we already have it. We'll clear in our place space real quick. Boom. Okay. This is going to be simple because we kind of went over it.
Clear that 30, take away 15.
Oh, there we go. Let me get rid of that. Boom. Oh, that did not mean to do that. Hold on. Give me a minute. There we go. All right. 30 milliliters. So we know that, again, a tablespoon holds 15 milliliters, which is half an ounce. My just burned. So if we added another tablespoon, 15 plus 15 gives us that 0 there, because that's 10. We have to bring over the 1. Boom, our perfect 30 that we're looking for. So that's 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons make up an ounce. So an ounce would be 30 milliliters or 1/8 of a cup. Boom. But we don't have an ounce. So instead, it would be 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. There we go. Boom.
Got it. 30 milliliters is 2 tablespoons. Excellent. We don't even need to go too far for this next one. 1.25 milliliters of baking powder. Do we remember?
Yep, that's 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Spot on. It's called for 30 to 45 milliliters of applesauce.
What are we gonna go with?
Let's do something
40.
extra special. Ha-ha!
Okay. All right. You see what he threw on the screen? We got 75 milliliters right there. Oh, you touching the screen? There we go.
I'm just clearing out this shoobity bop dot bop shoobity doop shoot boop.
There we go. All right. Let's
Yeah.
clear this play space real quick. Remove that. Boom. Clear this real quick. Oh, no, move that to the side. Boom. All right, we got it. So 75 milliliters. That's a lot of milliliters. Okay, so we went over previously our last equation. We learned that 30 milliliters is an ounce, or aka 6 tablespoons, not 6 tablespoons, 6 teaspoons, or 2 tablespoons. There we go. So we know an ounce holds 30. We can fit 30 into 75. Boom. So then another 30. Come on. My computer's being a little slow. My mother's computer. Come on. I know you want to do it. This is a crazy delay for me. 30 milliliters. So then, which is aka, what did I say, 30 milliliters? Yes, 30 milliliters and 1 ounce. So then another ounce, if we double that 30, would be 60 milliliters. Now, if we added another 30, that'd be too much. That'd be 90 milliliters, so we can't add another one. So right now, we have 2/8 of a cup, aka 1/4 of a cup right now. So that's 60 milliliters. Let me mark it. 60, so I don't lose track. Boom, 60 milliliters right there. So that means we need an additional 15 milliliters to give us our 75. Okay, let's make sure. 5, 7, of course, 75. So we know perfectly to get that 15 is in our tablespoon, which holds a total of 15 milliliters to give us that total of 75. So just slap that into our tablespoon beaker. So now we have 1/4 a cup, or to say 1/4 and 1 tablespoon. So 1/4 of a cup and a tablespoon. There we go. So since we don't have ounces, we'll just have to stick with, I just remembered I removed my tablespoon. Okay, let's put that back.
What is going on? Hold up. You're having some issues. Here, let me help you out. We need a tablespoon over here.
There we go. Thank you.
And
So
yeah.
I was getting to that. So since we don't have ounces, we have tablespoons. We know that 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. So if we double that, since we have 2 ounces, it'd be 4 tablespoons. But we can't forget the one we have in our beaker. So we have a total of 5 tablespoons. So let's put that in here. Type 5 tablespoons. There we go.
Very good. 5 tablespoons. Is there another way we could write that? Or a more efficient way?
Well, we do have 1/4 of a cup, actually. If you have 1/4 of a cup marked, it'd be 1/4 of a cup and 1 tablespoon.
Excellent.
All right.
Spot on. You took that challenge in stride. These might be a little too easy for you.
Let's not say anything too soon. Let's get it through first.
All right. Next up, this one looks pretty familiar. Let's get 45 milliliters of milk out into the plate space.
45 milliliters. Okay.
Uh,
I got a missed call.
why is this right? What is that? I don't know. I'll have to find that later. Go ahead, take it away.
All right, 45 milliliters. So as we went over previously, we know that an ounce holds 30 milliliters. I just doubled it to get 60, but this time we have 30 milliliters. We can't add another milliliter, not another milliliter. Yep. Okay. So we have 30 milliliters in an ounce. There we go. We can't add another ounce because that would bring us to 60 milliliters. So let me write down 30 so we know where we're at. 30 milliliters. So to get 45, we'd only need 15 milliliters. And perfectly, that is in our tablespoon, which holds 3 teaspoons. Teaspoons has 5 milliliters, 5, 10, 15. We get it by now. So we'll put that into our tablespoon beaker, giving us 1 ounce and 1 tablespoon, or aka an ounce and a half of a cup. Hold on. Why, that's weird. I'm pressing Alt. That is so odd. Okay, there we go. We have 1 ounce and a half. In better terms, we have 3 tablespoons.
Excellent.
All right, let's
All
zoom
right.
to our last part.
I thought that was our last part. Oh
Nope.
no, we got one more.
2.5 milliliters of vanilla extract. Okay, we could do that. So we did 1/4 of a milliliter of baking powder. So we know that there's 4 quarters. So 2.5 would be half a cup of vanilla extract. Not half a cup, half of a teaspoon. There we go.
Way to catch yourself. Spot on.
Half a teaspoon. All right. Now we're
All
done with the
right.
recipe.
Yep, you did an excellent job. How you feeling about it?
Good. I'm just chilling.
Okay, excellent. Well, we've got some more time, so I have a couple more challenges for you. All right. Now,
Okay.
Kira, you said that you like orange juice. Orange juice is your favorite drink, right?
I love orange juice.
Awesome. Do you just, this is besides the point, do you like it with pulp or without pulp?
Both.
Oh, okay, cool. So here's the deal. I'm going to put up 2 values onto the screen because you're going to have 2 choices to make between cup A and cup B. Now you have to
Okay.
determine which one has the most orange juice in it so that you can, get your orange juice fix.
Okay.
Make sense?
All right. Let's see what we're working with then.
Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll start out with something easy. Let's say 2 centiliters greater than or equal to actually, let me do this. I'll make this a little bit easier on myself.
Hmm. What's going on here? No.
All right, this is the greater than or equal or greater than or less than sign. So we'll put 2 centiliters compared to 20 milliliters. All right,
Mm-hmm.
which is greater? And you can go ahead and place them onto the play space to figure it out.
All right, let's work it out. So first we have 2 centiliters. So 1 centiliter is 2 teaspoons. So 2 centiliters would be 4 teaspoons. And a way to drag that out, I could simply just drag out a tablespoon and 1 teaspoon to make our 4 teaspoons, aka 2 centiliters. Now, those 2 centiliters, we know a tablespoon has a total of, hold on, let me write it, 15 milliliters. And our teaspoon has a total of 5. So, since these are 2 centiliters, that'll bring together to form 20 milliliters. So in our case, it'll be equal to 20 milliliters.
Excellent. So these both 2 centiliters and 20 milliliters are equal. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Is the game making sense? We ready to turn up the challenge?
Ready to crank it up. Come on.
Perfect. So let's throw that back there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you have 70 milliliters.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to a quarter of a cup.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Which is larger? Or which would
The
you
first-
take?
First, I got to start off with 1/4 of a cup first because I feel like it's way more easy than just trying to compare it to straight 70 milliliters or just placing it. But hey, that's just me. I don't know. But let's start with 1/4 of the cup. Just feels more obvious to me, I guess. But, let's bring out our ounces. We know 1 ounce is 1/8 of a cup. Okay. And 2 ounces is 2/8 of a cup, aka a quarter of a cup that we're looking for. So we know 1 ounce holds 30 milliliters. So since we have 2, double that, 30 plus 30 is 60 milliliters. And then we have 70 milliliters. So in our case, 70 milliliters would be greater than 1/4 of a cup.
Mm-hmm. Great job.
All right.
Let's keep it moving.
All right, let's go with other challenges you got.
Now we've got half a cup
Mm-hmm.
compared to 110 milliliters.
Okay. 110 milliliters. Just since we have our cup still in there, I'm gonna keep it in there, but that's 1/4 of a cup. So let's keep going until we get to half. We know a cup has 8 ounces, so half of that is 4. So let's keep it moving. We know that 3 ounces is 3/8 of a cup. And then we have 4 ounces of a cup, aka half. So now that we have 60 milliliters down there already, then we have an additional 2 ounces. We know that's going to make an additional 60. All right, so that'd be 90 right there. Boom. And that would be 120 milliliters. That is so messy, but that's okay. So 1/2 of a cup is greater than 110 milliliters.
Spot on. All right, let's keep on going.
All right.
We'll do a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've
All right,
got...
let's keep it going then.
Nope, not 3/4. 175 milliliters
Mm-hmm.
to 20 teaspoons.
Okay. 20 teaspoons. Which one am I going to go with first? I think you can knock out 20 teaspoons. Let's go. Okay.
Okay.
We can do this. We always do. 20 teaspoons. Oh, okay. All right, 20 teaspoons. So, there's 6 teaspoons in an ounce. So let's count up from 6 first. So we have 6 teaspoons. You have 12 teaspoons. with 2 ounces. Then we have 18 teaspoons. So now we can't add any more. So, well, with the ounces anyway. So we have 6, 12, 18. That's 18 teaspoons. Let me write that. Don't mistake this for milliliters. 18 teaspoons. All right. Actually, I could write the milliliters. We'll just keep counting for now. 18 teaspoons, 19, 20. So we need 2 more perfectly. That fits as a centiliter. Boom. Now let's start working away the ounces. Not the ounces, the milliliters. There we go. So now that we have 20 teaspoons, okay, now we know that 1 ounce holds 30 milliliters. So it'd be 30, 60, and then 90 milliliters for our 3 ounces. We're not done yet. Then we have to go over to our centiliter. When our centiliter holds 10 milliliters. So 90 plus 10 is 100 milliliters. So that means our 175 would be greater than 20 teaspoons.
Excellent. Was that pretty easy? Was that, or was it tricky?
It was easy. I'm just over here thinking too much, trying to explain, or rather count. I don't know why.
All right. So let's get another one. Let's do 7 ounces to 180 milliliters.
Okay. 7 ounces. I'll pull that out first. So we know an ounce holds 30 milliliters. Okay. So let's bring our ounces. 30, 50, 90, 120 right there. That's half our cup. So let me just mark that. We know that half of a cup is 120 milliliters. All right. Halfway mark. Now, let me fill them in the rest. That'll be 150, 180, 210. But here's another way we could do it simply by than just counting up. Since we know that half a cup is 120 milliliters, that's half a cup. And we're not far off from a full cup. We could really just put 120 and 120 together because 4 milliliters is 120 milliliters. Hold on, 30, 60, 90. How to make sure. So then we have cup is 120 milliliters, 0, 4, 2. So we know a full cup is 240 milliliters. But since we're so close to a full cup, all we need to remove is 1 ounce from the 7 ounces. And 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. So we just remove 30 from that 240 and we get 210 milliliters. So 7 ounces is greater than 180 milliliters.
Excellent. Way to figure that out. I love your line of thinking.
All right, so we have 210. What's
Excellent.
the other ones you got for me?
210 milliliters. Say what?
Oh, what's that? I was like, what other ones you got for me? But I looked at the time. I was like, oh, it's 6:03.
It is 6:03, so we're going to go ahead and close it up for today. Did you have some fun with it?
I did. It was a relaxing day for me.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Let me do the thing. So, yeah, that's going to conclude our lesson for today. We'll have some more fun with that game in the future, doing some more higher conversions into those high milliliters and everything. I think you've got everything below 120 pretty down pat. So we'll start going above that moving forward.
Say less. Let's do it.
Perfect. Thank you again for joining us. I had fun with you, Kira. Thank you everyone at home who's watching along. and we will see you all next time. Happy learning.
Happy